Hey, YouTube. Well, OJ apologists are I don't know what the word is, but you guys, many of you have said OJ's innocent. Said it from the very beginning. Even when he was in the Bronco on the freeway running from the crime, you said he was innocent, right? And you said, of course, it was all because of what was that guy? Mark Furman was a bigot, so therefore OJ didn't do it. Then OJ was able to hire the best attorneys, so he got away with murder. He got off. I mean, a lot of people are very happy, and they will still say, hypothetically, he never admitted it. It sounds just like Donald Trump. Donald Trump said, no, he denies it. When you talk about Roy Moore, he denies it though. No. So he's not guilty. In Trump's mind, if you deny it, then you didn't do it. This is the same mentality a lot of people had concerning this OJ thing. Now, everybody's got to know this child has committed this crime. If you are a person who still says he didn't do it, there's something going on with your mind. You're not capable of rational thought. This man that went on Fox TV last night. Unfortunately, I can't get the whole episode because Fox won't play it on demand. Now they'll take your money and they'll say everything's on demand the next day. But when they got something juicy, something they can re-air and make you watch, then they manipulate us. Anyway, this man, I saw in the clips, this man is on, in this interview, confessing. He wrote a book, If I Did It. Confessing, he's telling you he did it. He tries to say this is in hypotheticals, but then many times, particularly when the interviewer broaches the actual crime, he said, "Yeah, I did. I had to take the glove off, or it would slip off into I." From hypothetically, he stopped saying hypothetically this, hypothetically that. I did it. This is what I did. This is how I did it. This is why I did it. So that argument should be dead in your mind. Sometimes we have to admit defeat. Even though we've been sitting up here talking about O.J. Simpson didn't do it, he's innocent for 20 years, we have to say, okay, it's time to put this to bed. I was wrong. He did do it. I don't think we should be so tribal that every time a crime involves black and white people, we just have to choose whatever color we are. I think we should have more integrity than that. We're not going to be able to sit on juries if we don't have enough integrity to say to stay judge on the facts, on the merits of the case. It's a question of character. So OJ confessed he killed this woman, and his ego is such as this took place in 2006. So what's that? 12 years ago. 12 years ago, he gave his interview. O.J. Simpson, no, of course, by nature, the football career was all the way over, right? Of course, he'll never get any kind of endorsement for any kind of product. He'll never get in commercials and none of that. No one will ever hire him to work in Hollywood. He used to do little acting gigs. No one will ever hire him for any of that. So what's left? Can't be famous, be infamous. So he resurrected this animal in 2006 by doing this interview and writing this crazy book where he confesses to first-degree murder, 2 counts of first-degree murder. O.J. Simpson, that head is like a rock. Don't you get it? Now that you have confessed to these people, the naysayers are the ones who want to have some glimmer of hope that you didn't do it. Don't you know that after you didn't confess to these murders, I mean, it's a done deal, right? Them people still want you. Oh, that's why you got all that time for that kidnapping thing because you got to get your stuff back. Don't. Some people are just dumb. What O.J. Simpson needs to be doing, thanking his God every day that he didn't spend the rest of his life in prison, He needs to be repenting every day for what he did. And he needs to disappear. O.J. Simpson, whatever his pension is or whatever kind of money he can get together, he needs to get him a little place out in the desert somewhere and shut the hell up. I don't know what his involvement is in the release of this damn thing on Fox last night, but you got to be crazy to run or resurrect that bullshit again. But see, this is the only time he can be famous now. Infamy. Get yourself a cabin somewhere in the desert, man, no neighbors around. Put up some security fences and just lay your ass down. Watch football on TV. I don't think you should be drinking because you have all the signs of being a person who would very quickly lose control of drinking. But just be quiet. It's done. You can't be retried for the same crime. But as you learn with that last stint in prison, as you just learned, they don't have to get you on that crime. They'll get you on something else. Anything else. Now you got people gunning for your ass again. We need to be forgetting about O.J. Simpson, forgetting about the case and everything, and he needs to retire quietly. Go away. That's my advice to you, O.J. Simpson. You guys who held out hope for Simpson all these years, even with all the evidence, ignored the evidence completely. Check yourself. Check yourself. What am I not capable of judging a person fairly? Am I not even capable of it? If that's the case, then you're not a complete person. You should be able to look at the facts. So if we're just choosing along tribal lines, he's black, so he didn't do it. See, that was a domestic violence case. So if Nicole was black, would it make a difference? Would it make a difference? Then he did do it if he was black. People, let that go. Let that go. O.J. Simpson committed that crime. He paid enough money to get away with it. That's the broken part of this. Just like any other rich person, whatever color they are, he got enough money, pay the best lawyers, and get out of it. Beat that case, and they got you. They showed you the power when you didn't have all that money to defend yourself. If O.J. Simpson was still rolling in coin like he was the first time, he would have got off of that too. There's no more money. They still want you. There are people, O.J. Simpson, listen to me, still want to get you. You need to disappear. Disappear. They'll find some reason. They want to see that ass rot in prison. And you drink, you get drunk, you do crazy things out in public. One slip up. That's all it's going to take. One slip up. And I wouldn't even put it past people to even make something happen. Push you. Infamy. Anyway, I tried to see this whole thing, but not that interested really, because I already know he was guilty. I made my decision when the thing happened. Because based on the facts, not based on anything else. But Fox won't play it. Shiesty. Sometimes Fox. You know, and you want to watch the old episodes of Empire, they charge you to watch the old episodes. How the hell you got on demand? We're paying $150, damn near $200 for cable. But yet if you want to watch something that's on demand, you got to pay for that separately. Greedy people. All right, folks. So now we know OJ did it, came out of his own mouth. If that's not enough, I don't know what it's going to take for you. But it's not. I don't admire you as a person. I mean, your character. I don't admire that. No, you're going to still say the man's innocent. He just told you he did it. All right. Happy Monday.